Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Crystal, and in today's video, I'm going to be redoing my bedroom set. My husband and I purchased this when we were still dating approximately 20 years ago. It's not, I guess it's considered vintage, but it's not a really good high quality piece. We purchased it at Art Van on the clearance section. This set has gone through many moves. My husband was in the military, so we've been through a few moves. This was one of the very first pieces I ever painted when I started my furniture flipping journey about 13 years ago, so it definitely needs a refresh. I cleaned it really well and I filled the holes just because I wasn't sure what I was going to use for my drawer pulls and the size. I'm using a latex paint. This is just a mist tint color, and I'm just kind of doing my edges and my insets and areas like that. I'm going for a boho vibe, a layered look. So I didn't take off the original paint color. It was pretty good and adhered on there in most places, so I wasn't worried about that. I wasn't worried about any imperfections that might cause some textured effects to my end result. My inspiration piece is a photo that I found on Pinterest, and this piece was brushed by Brandy, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm looking for something similar to this, minus a lot of the rusty effect. I just want something that's different and has a lot of layers and blended effects to it. For my next layer, I'm using this pale yellow color. This is also a latex mist tint paint that I found on the Oops section at Lowe's or Home Depot. I'm adding this on kind of thickly. I want to see some brush strokes and some texture, and I'm kind of going in the middle of the drawers and the middle spaces on most places of both of the dressers. I have this really old can of Wise Owl Chalk Synthesis brand paint in the color Joyful, and it's pretty much dried up, so I'm going to add some water to hopefully reactivate it, and it does work. I am able to get some of the paint up and out of that can, and I'm going to use this on the edges around my drawers mostly, and on the insets of the doors on the tall chest of drawers. I just kept adding water into the can of the paint every time my paintbrush needed more paint on it. I am just one of those type of people that I'm going to use everything right to the last drop. I even cut open my toothpaste tubes so I can get that last little bit of toothpaste out of it, or my shampoo bottles. I use it until I cannot use it anymore. So this might be a little trick that could help you out in the future if you have a little bit of paint left in that can that might be dried out. This is definitely one of those you gotta trust the process techniques. Next, I'm going to be doing a little bit of blending, and I'm using 3 different grains and a flat, straight brush. I'm kind of dipping this paintbrush into the 3 different colors so that way when I apply it, I get a little bit of all 3 colors in each swipe, and they kind of just like naturally blend with each other with each brush stroke. So I just continue to do this over the whole entire piece. 2 of the paints are from the Miss Lillian's No Wax Chalk Paint brand. One color is called Lichen Lichen and the other is Timeless Green. And then I am using a Dixie Belle paint color called Holy Guacamole. Next, I have this paint wash mixture, and I just have some random color paints in here. This was something I used for a previous project. I'm using a sponge applicator, and I'm wiping this on over top of everything. I have this DIY paint. It's all dried out. Don't ever throw this away because it's clay based and it can be reconstituted with water. You're not going to get the same consistency obviously as paint. You can add a little bit of water to that. I'm going to use this sponge. I'm dipping it in, stirring it around, and I'm going to apply my paint like that. I'm going to use this Wise Owl glaze in the color Patina just to give it some highlights around the edges. And I'm just using a small artist brush and my finger to blend it in around the corners and on the edges. I used a clear polyacrylic to seal everything. I did 2 coats on the drawers and the body of the piece, and I did 3 coats on the top. When I purchased my hardware, the original holes were actually the perfect size. They just needed to be a tad bit larger. So my husband helped me re-drill those out and make them a little bit bigger to fit the new hardware. I will have the drawer pulls linked below down in the description if you are interested in them. I think they are absolutely gorgeous and work so well with the whole design of my dressers. And that was pretty much it, you guys. Let's have a quick look at the before and then the after. I absolutely love them so much. I feel like they work so well in my bedroom. It's really brightened up the whole entire space. They're different, they're unique. It's just so refreshing to have something that you love so much in your bedroom and you wake up to it every single day and you get to look at it. It just makes you feel happy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you like it, and I hope you consider subscribing to my channel. And most of all, I hope I have inspired you today. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye!